Welcome back to our production masterclass. This is lesson 12 of our part 1. We are still on our part 1. This is lesson 12 and we are looking at the FL Studio channel rack. Okay, so this is our interface so far. So we are going to keep this on pattern. This is the channel rack here. Okay, this is the channel rack. So on the channel rack is the primary bit making window of FL Studio. Now the channel rack is exactly why I really love FL Studio, because beat making is easier with it and faster with the channel rack. So okay, you can look at this. You can select this for this drop down for options. So let's detach. Okay, you can detach it. So this is what detaching does. Okay. Now this is where we have you have your samples. Okay, so we could delete this one, a sampler right now. Okay. What happens? You can select it now. If we have several patterns, this is pattern 1 now. We will explain patterns later. This is pattern 1. If we have up to 2 or 3 patterns, you would have an option to select each of the patterns. So for now, we can keep it at all. We can keep it in a particular pattern. So for now, we don't have any patterns. We only have one pattern. So we are going to leave it that way at all. So now if you come to the browser, this is the browser window. Come to the browser down to where we have packs here. With FL Studio, they are inbuilt samples. That is the good thing about FL Studio. Okay, there are samples where you can start stock samples where you can start with. So for example, we have bells and hats here. Okay, is it? We have bells and all right. Okay, so you could easily drag. Okay, you could easily drag. Let's say this is a cowbell. Drag it here. Okay, and we could easily come to kick drums. Yeah, this is where we have drums and then kicks. This is the classic 808. And drag and drop on the channel rack. Okay, notice that. So for every instrument where we drag, this is a kick. We could do snares as well. It is an 808 snare, a classic hip hop snare. You can drag it here. So you can drag as much samples as possible here. Now what happens to make beat is, now let's on the playlist for now as well. For every time we are still on pattern 1. So once we drag our samples here, this is the main channel rack. So this is what will help us create beats easily, faster. So we set our time signature to what we like. Let's say 120. So we scroll up to 120. Yeah, and so we can on our metronome to be the guide. So if we play okay, yeah, chap. So we can now show. Now this is what happens. We've placed our kick, and then we place our snare in respect to the metronome. And so we could add this. This is a cowbell. We could now add, let's say, use this cowbell to reinforce the snare. Okay. Now we could as well add a kick somewhere here. So we could just play with. This is how you work with the channel rack. We could just play with the beats as much as we like. All right, so we can drag it wide as well. You could use the right click to delete, or use the left click to add. So in our next lesson, we are going to try to work on the playlist.